What's up guys, Spin Firearms here, and once again another viewer requested video. They know that the Springfield Armory Hellcat, the original, the OG, the small stack and a half micro compact from Springfield Armory, and the Glock 26, a 30-year-old pistol from Glock with barely any features, but a heck of a pistol. These two are definitely my favorite, and they know that. So they wanted to see a comparison between the two and basically explain when I carry them, why I carry them, that whole sort of thing, and why I go from one to the other, stuff like that. But before we get started, hit the like button, drop a comment down below, and subscribe. We're going to get into it. Let's start off with the Hellcat. The Hellcat is my second favorite handgun. It is just above the Smith & Wesson Shield Plus for a couple reasons that I mentioned in other videos. But the Hellcat is one of the best handguns you can get right out of the package. I have 4 Hellcats. One of them is a Hellcat Pro, one's my black carry one, and then I have one that I made into a little build, and then this one. This one will actually be featured in a 500 round competition against the P365. Also 500 rounds, back to back, same video. This will be competing, so you guys can stay tuned and check that out and see how it performs. But anyways, the Hellcat, the small OG like this, is great right out of the box. Serrations, really nice. The finishes that they offer are great. Now, the original Hellcat, like the 2 black ones that I have, the finish is okay. It shows a lot of wear, but it doesn't rust. But you can get finishes like this. I mean, look how nice this stainless steel looks. Now, this one at the time wasn't available as optics ready, but now they make the stainless steel with the optic ready system. So, but it really looks cool. I mean, look how they made the serrations go over because there was no optics plate on this, but absolutely awesome looking. And I love the stainless steel for pocket carry, you know, summertime carry if you live in warmer down south climates, if you're by salt water, that whole sort of thing. A finish like this is going to be your best friend if you want to get the longest performance out of your handgun. Now, up top comes with awesome sights right out of the box. Something that Glock just doesn't ever offer, right? Yes, they do have night sights on some packages, but you're always paying extra. Hellcat always comes with this setup right here, right? You'll always have some tritium front sight with whether it's orange or yellow. I've seen both. You still get that tritium night sight front, and then you have that U-notch rear with that nice white outline. Now, take a look. It's semi-dark right now. We're not in the complete dark. Really, really nice sight picture that really sticks out to your eyes. It illuminates that like yellowish green around it, which is really nice for finding that dot. Awesome memory pads for helping to fight recoil, because this thing to a lot of people can be considered snappy, which we're going to touch on. Also, it is, it does have a rail. It is, you know, you can add a light to it. And the Streamlight TLR series, 7 series, makes a light specifically for the Hellcat. The first one they put out for some of the micro compacts, it didn't fit it properly, so they put out its own individual light, and man, is that the best possible light you could get on such a small package. And combined, it's great because it sticks out to about here. Actually, I think I have it laying around. Sorry guys. It sticks out a little bit more if you notice that, but that's actually nice. If you're ever close up and personal in a self-defense encounter, this light could possibly prevent their hand from knocking that firearm out of battery or a body part, whatever the case may be. So it sticks out just enough to where it's about Glock 26 in length for carrying every day, right? Let's compare. See how it just sticks out a little bit more than a 26. So still very comfortable to carry all day long, but you do have a very high-powered light and a short barrel that's going to allow them to not hit that out of battery with that light sticking out without adding too much weight and that whole sort of thing. Absolutely love this Hellcat, but that's what I'm talking about with the original finish. It shows scratches and stuff, but nothing, you know, no rust, no issues like that. Now we'll get rid of that one. Now back to it. It comes with awesome texturing right out of the box. Like I was saying, the memory pads textured real well. Awesome texturing throughout the whole entire thing. And it's one of the Micro 9s that actually fits my hand well. Now it is very small, and it sort of feels like it's lacking something in the grip department because of how small it is, but the texturing and overall ergonomics of it feels pretty dang good. And if you wrap it like I did with my last one, 1 layer, 2 layers even, will really change this handgun for you. I'm serious. Now, 11 round flush mag in this current setup, but you also have the 13 round mag, the 15 round mags that both have grip sleeves, and then the 17 round mag. How you make a 17 round mag work in here is you take the grip sleeve off of the 15 round mag, put it on the 17, and that's how you get it with no pinching or big spaces or gaps or an awkward feel, if that makes any sense. But the Hellcat has just been reliable for me. I have 4 of them. We're getting close to 20,000 rounds. We're going to burn down 500 rounds in one video with this thing. You are going to see the reliability of the Hellcat. That's why I love them. They also feature a double feed ramp. You see how polished that is? Look at that. A double feed ramp. If you have a round that nosedives, it basically is like a backup and launches that round, you know, straight into your barrel. It's actually a really nice system. I think they have it on the Walther PPS M2 and other handguns like that, but I think it really does help with reliability sometimes. Like I said, you got 4 magazine options, the 11 round, 13 round, 15 round, and 17 round, so that's plenty. And you can make this your home defense with a nice light, that 17 round mag, so it really can flex into many different roles. And I can shoot it just fine. People say it's snappy. People say, you know, they can't shoot it that accurate. What I usually think that is it is a bit snappy because it's a micro 9. But if you shoot it a lot, you don't have problems like that, and then you're not flinching. I think a lot of people are dipping because they're trying to fight that recoil early, and that really affects their shot. If you just let the recoil of the Hellcat do its thing, you'll learn to handle it a little bit more. But just let it do its thing at first. Sorry, I can't talk today. Let it do its thing at first. You know, let the recoil go, and you'll learn to tame it more and get better. But at first, it may seem snappy, and that's why you're throwing shots. Don't flinch. Just have your hands out there, have a nice grip on it, and let it do its thing. A lot of people just want to fight recoil because of how it looks. It looks nice with a flat shooting handgun, but sometimes you do have to let the handgun do its thing in order for you to not be over gripping with your trigger finger hand, right? So that's a big problem I see with a lot of people, especially when I take them out shooting with the Hellcat. That's the issues I have seen, even though it's only been a couple people. Glock 26 Gen 3. Now, you have to add some stuff to this handgun to get it right. There's no texturing, so I'd throw on a $20 pair of grips, $25, whatever the case may be. And then sights. I like my own sights on these, so that's what I do. And people were commenting on this. I don't know what it is. I just found that it matches the slide perfectly, and it matched the orange of the sights, so I threw it on. So I'm not sure what the logo is, but people were saying it's a logo for something. Anyways, Ameriglow cap sights, some of the best defensive sights you can have. So easy to line up. I'll show you what those look like in the dark. The orange in the rear does glow a little bit because it's like glow-in-the-dark paint. So does that front orange dot from that tritium dot that's in there. It opens up that square and lightens it up a little bit. The finish on the 26 Gen 3, or any Gen 3 for that matter, is just absolute great. Solid as can be. Yes, it shows scratches and wear, but you're never having rust or any issues like that. It's about as solid as you can get. No forward serrations. I don't need them. I don't use them. Never will. Never have. Sorry, that's a Glock 28 mag in there because I wanted to show you guys with the flush comparison, because all I had next to me was the 15 round SLR Rifleworks baseplate. Anyways, so this setup right here drives people crazy because there is no rail and it's not optics ready. For me, for a carry pistol, I'm ready to go out the door like this with some night sights, some grips. I'm good to go. This handgun, the chances of it letting you down are so minimal. It just is what it is. The 26 is some of the most tested handguns in the world. This Gen 3 has been out for 30 years. It's been carried by law enforcement, military, the civilian population, and this was like one of the first subcompact handguns that was like a big craze. It was like the 43 and the P365. It was very popular because of how small it was at the time and still very shootable. So this has had a lot of testing in the civilian market, which is huge for me. Not just law enforcement, not just contracts relating to money, but actual people living their everyday lives, or cops using it as a backup pistol, or sergeants using it as their actual sidearm. There's a lot of testing behind these handguns, and they just run. That is why I love the 26. Also, 10 round flush mag right here, 11 round flush mag on the left, so very comparable in capacity. Length, Glock 26 is longer, better velocity. Width, obviously the Glock 26 is much wider, but that just helps with the recoil. So the Glock 26, in my opinion, is one of the smallest true fighting handguns, right? Like, if it really came down to it, you can shoot a 26 just as good as a 19, just as good as a 45, and I know because I do. I shoot it just as good, if not better. I very rarely ever have a time where I shoot my 19 better than my 26, but I also train with my 26 the most. And what's nice about that is you can throw in the 12 round mags. You can throw in a Glock 19 15 round mag with an X grip. You can throw in a 17 round mag, a 19 round mag, a 20 something round mag, a 31 round mag, a 33 round mag. There's unlimited OEM mags for the Glock 26, and that's what sets itself apart from a lot of other small subcompact handguns. Now, like I said, nothing flashy about this, nothing cool looking. I mean, I do think Glock subcompacts look cool, but there's just nothing special. It's just a gun that's going to get you out of the situation you're in. It's just going to go bang when you need it to. It's not picky on ammo. It's not picky on hollow points. It runs steel ammo, just like my Hellcat. It's not picky on any defensive ammo, any ball ammo. I've shot cheap crap through the pandemic. I shot thousands of rounds of steel ammo through my black one. ran every single round. I've put 7 to 8 different hollow points staggered throughout a mag and shot different brands. Not a single issue with the Hellcat. I mean, these two handguns right here just run and run and run and are some of the most reliable handguns that you can buy. That's why I carry them, because they're tested. They've never given me a problem. I own a lot of handguns. I've shot them a lot, and I get a lot of problems with other companies. These two right here are just as solid as it can be. Yes, is this the best shooting handgun in the world? No, it's not. It's a little snappier than your average Micro 9 even, stuff like that. But what I know is if I train with it, I'm going to get shots on target because it's going to go bang. Plus the ergonomics are decent. I like the trigger because it can flex in a pocket carry, not being too light. But at the same time, it's very Glockish, so it's, you know, perfect for everyday carry. That's all you really need. Same with the 26. Let's take a look at triggers real quick. Like I said, that is a Glock 28 mag. Because I wanted to show you a flush mag because all my base plates were changed out in the bag that I have down here. But upstairs I have regular flush mags. That's normally what I carry with in my other carry 26. This is not my main carry 26. Anyways, let's check out the Hellcat trigger. It's very Glockish. It's just shaped different, right? But it's crisp. It's clean. It's tactile. It's audible. It pushes back at you for that reset. I mean, it's just a good defensive trigger. It's not too light. It's not going to go off in a stressful situation, that whole sort of thing. And this is just a Gen 3 Glock trigger. Nothing special. But I don't need anything special for everyday carry. I need a gun that's going to go off when I pull it. It's that simple. I need a gun that I can, trust my life with. Like when it comes down to everyday carry, a lot of people take it as like a, as a joke or like, oh, I need a cool, fancy gun. In reality, you just need a gun that's going to go bang. You need a gun that literally you can sit and tell yourself, I honestly trust this handgun with my child's life. And once you can do that, then you know you have a good carry option. And these are two that definitely do that for me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.